Hey friends, I just wanted to post a video. I'm just gonna do the next week, the next 2 week kind of vibe. Um, so yeah, that's what we gonna do. I already cleansed the space. Let me just say a quick prayer. And this is timeless, so whenever you are showing up, this is just the next couple weeks. Spirit, what do you have to share with us? Things to be on the lookout for, things to be prepared for. It's so funny because so many cards are coming, but they're not falling. And I'm only taking the ones that fall. Okay, cool. Thank you. So bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. We've got the Five of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. So for elements, feels pretty balanced for the most part. We're just missing that air energy. I don't know, our focus this next few weeks might be on like our wish fulfillment, on creating space with another person, partnerships, but mostly just emotional fulfillment. And so that can be different for everybody involved. But with the Five of Wands, I'm just feeling like, I think like Mercury is in retrograde or is about to be when I'm posting this, and there is an eclipse as well. So for everybody, that's gonna affect you a little bit differently based off of your natal birth chart. So if that's something that you're interested in, like learning about, Google. Or there's like a lot of people that do videos on stuff, but I would recommend just kind of looking into it on your own. But I do feel like there's going to be some challenges. I know in a lot of cards, the Five of Wands can show five of the same person. So this could either be with people outside of yourself, working together with others towards a common goal, the difficulties that come with everybody kind of inputting, sitting at the table, different experiences, different strengths and weaknesses. That's definitely going to be a focus, a little bit of something that we're going to need to overcome. While we're doing that, you know, day in, day out, the monotony, like there might be some bouts of boredom. We might be yearning for more color in our life, less work, more vacation, just something that kind of sets us on fire, not in a, like, I'm not saying that this is bad, but this is just what I'm picking up on. Something that's setting us up on fire joyfully and maybe with more ease. Because, like, whatever this working together is, whether that's working with both sides of yourself towards a common goal, which is you, or working with others towards a common goal, it's hard work. I mean, it's not really fun. Like, once you kind of do that work and you start to see the results of doing the work, it can become, you become more motivated to do that work, more inclined, but it doesn't make the work any more fun, right? Like, just because you hone that muscle of sitting in your shit when you're in it doesn't make that shit any easier to deal with, despite what you might think looking from the outside in. The work is just as hard. You just have a stronger muscle that you've worked out, more consistently. But anybody can get there. It just takes time and effort and intention. So yeah, we're working together, whether we're working with the both parts of ourselves, working through shadow, working through light attributes, or this could be working with others towards a common goal. I definitely feel like there's going to be some boredom. I'm seeing color in the cards. I see, you know, she's kind of looking out into the fields, and there's like that little hand down there offering her a cup, and you can't really see it, but there's really pretty colors coming out of it. So there might be a focus on like crying over spilt milk, or just things that are kind of out of our control, like, which is fine. We're human. I think maybe there's something definitely that's made us feel left out in the cold. That could be within a partnership, within a relationship, a work situation, just really anything. Maybe you're feeling left out in the cold from your own self, which, like, I have definitely, in a weird way, experienced, where there's just this disconnect between emotional body and mind, and wanting to get to that other side of yourself, but it's just like the obstacles, which is you. So yeah, there's definitely something that's made us feel left out in the cold, whether this is an illusion or not. I definitely feel like these next 2 weeks are going to be maybe not as fun, but I do feel spirit definitely saying to focus on grounding, focusing on your stability, focus away from that which causes stress and anxiety and this feeling of boredom. Let's focus our attention on things that light us up, that make us want to dream and want to get up in the morning. That's what I'm hearing. So maybe like there's a little bit of shifting that needs to be done with your schedule. I had a good friend once tell me that their dad would always say, like, you don't get up you shouldn't get up in the morning just to go to work. So maybe it's something as simple as that, rearranging your schedule, waking up to something fun, going on a walk, going on a bike ride, taking a kickboxing class, meditating, taking yourself out for breakfast, like whatever it is, just switching up the schedule, something that makes you feel more aligned, more happy with your reality, with your routine. It could be something as simple as that. And it could be something more. But I'm going to get a couple more cards just to see. Thank you. That was, yeah, grounded again. Definitely very important. And courage. Many of the most evolved beings on Earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. So yeah, maybe there's this little bit of illusion, like with the Four of Cups, thinking everybody else has got it better, everybody else has it figured out, everybody else. And that's Five of Pentacles energy is very self-induced. It's an illusion. I think I said that before. You're not actually left out in the cold, but that's how you're perceiving things. It doesn't... There's no secret, right? Like, if that's what you're looking for, I just feel like that's what they want. People want you to think that there's some secret blueprint with the answers of how to do things. No, there's not, which is why it requires courage. It requires you to get up and get it and push past mental blockages, the boredom, the illusion of feeling left out in the cold. I mean, we're never really separated, right? Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So yes, absolutely, asking for guidance when you start to feel yourself slipping into this conflicting energy, asking spirit for guidance, going outside, talking to the tree, talking to the bird, hugging the tree. I wish you could hug the bird. Probably wouldn't let you. But, oh, look at that. Healing with Mother Nature. Absolutely. So, Definitely getting outside more. Like I said, waking up, maybe going outside, going on a walk. If you live near water, go near that water in the morning or whenever you have time during the day. It's going to be very important. It's going to help you just get through these next couple weeks. Like nature, spirit, there's signs, guidance all around us. So definitely utilize a free resource, Mother Nature. Get outside, hug some trees, smell the pollen, sneeze a bit, feel alive, be thankful for a nose that's not congested. Okay, so I'm gonna get an Ocean's Whisper card and then a crystal that can maybe help you through this energy. Then we're gonna wrap it up. Ooh, yeah, diving into new depths. Diving into new depths. There is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you are feeling about your current situation. Seeing both sides. So yeah, this, like I said in the beginning, this could be a relationship thing. And this Four of Cups card with the hand down there handing over, this could, I'm also hearing too, and with this Five of Pentacles with the door, I'm kind of getting this idea of like the skeletons in the closet thing. And maybe it's not so much of a boredom, but it's a lack of enthusiasm to do that work, crying over spilt milk, wanting to just mope. But I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, as hard as it can be to sit down and like sit with your shit and sit with that like pain, that feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you're in competition with others, feeling like, you know, maybe you're not as good or comparisons, whatever that is. I promise you, when you sit with that and you acknowledge it and you release it and you forgive yourself, you forgive others, that's the secret. Which isn't really a secret, but that's what people like to call it. It's not even a secret. It's so interesting. But it does take courage. No secret takes courage. Takes effort, takes intention. It takes a lot of courage to like look at yourself. I think it's easier to look at other people, but honestly, even as you're doing that, you always need to be wondering and checking yourself. What am I projecting? What am I projecting? I've had a lot, well, not a lot, one good friend, but a few people, right? Not just friends as well. This week specifically, that I have had to call out and be like, yo, you are totally projecting onto me. Like, I don't feel that way about the situation. I never even said that. That's how you are feeling, and you're verbalizing that onto me, and it's not the case. So just something to be mindful of within yourself, but others as well. Maybe this requires, instead of freaking out, getting all upset, go outside. You know, and if you are dealing with other people and it's challenging and frustrating and yeah, disappointing. Disappointed. So there could be something that we're disappointed about, something that we're waiting. We're waiting. I do with that Four of Cups and also that Five of Pentacles. I just feel like we're waiting. Even with the Five of Wands, we're working towards a common goal. There's a goal we have in sight, something that really lights us up. We're not really seeing a lot of action. We don't really want to like look at why we're so rushed to get this, why we're also maybe so afraid, why we're waiting and not taking the action. Everybody's going to be different. So there could be this lack of motivation to sit with the stuff that doesn't feel good. Disappointed. Disappointment elicits a feeling of unhappiness between our hopes and intentions and what actually materializes into reality. We are often left with a bitter taste of defeat or failure, and the feeling of disappointment can be a setback to our resilience. We are asked to re-examine the relationship of expectations. Imperial Topaz is the crystal. But yeah, looking at things from both sides, maybe you're blaming yourself, maybe you're blaming somebody else, but hey, at the end of the day, you know, the universe, spirit didn't bring this situation onto you to hurt you. Both people, if it is two people, both people took valuable lessons from this experience, whether they told you that or not. And think about it, have you told them? Maybe not, maybe you have. But it's not for naught, is what I'm hearing. And it's really just a perception shift that is needed here. A perception shift that is needed. And also don't forget how powerful your mindset is. When you focus on something, you do create it. This is the law of attraction, the power of manifestation, guys. Go read a book. Go get The Secret. Go get, there's so many books out there. It's like, that's the secret. That's not even a secret. Our minds are so powerful. Really shifting our perspective, really being aware when we start to dip down into that negativity, using nature, using just our own courage and strength to like climb out of that muck and know that it's not true. And that takes work. And maybe at first it's not easy, but you definitely need to trust that you're going to get to where you're trying to go. Especially if you're doing the work, you're absolutely going to get there. And you can't tell me that that's not going to happen, because I personally don't believe that if you sit and you take the time out of your day, out of your life, to sit with yourself, heal yourself, forgive yourself and others, love yourself and others, good isn't going to come from that. You can't tell me that. Okay? And I'm talking emotional, mental, spiritual, physical good, right? All of it. You cannot tell me that. It is not for nothing. Absolutely not. And maybe that is just what I choose to tell myself to sleep at night. But let me tell you, I be sleeping good. Okay? So let me read this. Trusting. Trust is the cornerstone of human connection and relationships, and our initial understanding of it comes from an instinctual, infinite place of knowing. When trust is established, it becomes the internal compass to navigate through important moments or decisions. Cultivating trust within ourselves helps us to discern our instincts, and intuition helps us to discern what our instincts and intuition are telling us. So, yes, I just really get the sense that there's something that we're working towards. We're not seeing it. We're crying over spilt milk. We need to be patient. This is a time. It's not being brought in right away, because spirit is like, hold. Wait. There's other things. There's loose ends you need to tie up within yourself. There's things that you need to do. Diving into new parts of yourself and shifting your mindset and your perspective on things, because things are looking up a lot more. If you could only, if only you could see what's happening beneath the surface. And so keep your head up, guys, for these next couple weeks. I have a pick a card that I'm going to post. It's kind of random. I'm excited about it. Let me know what you think. But if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I definitely want to try to keep posting more consistently, because I really do enjoy this, and a lot of times I sit and do these little messages for myself, and it really has helped me a lot. It's helped me actually move really quickly through tough things in my life. It's helped me heal. There's a lot of other work outside of the cards, but this is just one of those tools that I really enjoy, and I think that I should share, my visions that I have, and because it's helped me so much, and I can actually attest to it. So if you like what you see, let me know. If you want to see something specific, like, let me know. I might do that. It's always cool to hear ideas. But thanks, guys. I'll see you next time, and I hope you have a great week, a great start to Mercury retrograde. Take things slow. Things that bubble up to the surface, just breathe through it. You have the strength. You have the courage. You can do it. We can do it. Okay, we're in this together. But I'll see you next time.